candidates. So SSB Short has brought you a number of videos right from interview process to G2 technique to psychological test and also stage 1 filling of the PIQ form, and our last video was very important one, the common mistakes in TAT. That was on huge demand from candidates like you. Today, on popular demand, we have brought out another video, the word association test.
My dear friends, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell for all the latest updates and don't forget to follow us on Instagram.
Let me tell you, this is also part of the projective technique. As you are aware, this is one of the important tests in the psychological technique. And it is, by the way, is a confirmatory test to TAT. It's a test of your subconscious mind, your imagination, your quality of ideas, your depth, your value system. And it is partly guided in the sense you are given a word and you are supposed to give your first reaction, your association of your own ideas, oblique your response, your first natural response to that word. So the stimulus is here, is a word, and you are supposed to give your ideas about it. The first response. It's not a sentence making test. Let me tell you, an individual associates this word with some of his past experience and expresses it. It identifies with the candidate's belief system, value system, his interest, his needs, his repressed ideas, and his conflict areas. So you got to make meaningful sentences which gives out your own depth, your knowledge, your imagination, your value system, your inner personality. You display or you give out your officers-like qualities in those 15 of them which you have been taught. And also, last but not the least, your problem-solving ideas, your problem-solving behavior. So, out of those 60 words which you got to write in about 15 minutes, giving 15 seconds to each word, there will be a mix of positive, negative, dynamic and social kind of words, usually 15 to 20 each. So you may use the word in any form. For example, if the word is, say, guide, so you can make a sentence or you can associate with guidance, guiding, or for that matter, guided. So you can use, you do not have to use it exactly the same word. In any form, you can use this word. And I will advise you to practice this because this art can be learned by practice. Otherwise, you will not be able to think fast in 15 seconds and yet write the complete sentence also. And you got to answer all or at least maximum. You can leave, say, 4 to 5 blanks. And I will advise you not to leave the blank, at least write the word and write one connected word which is slightly somewhat related to it. The more blanks you leave, it basically shows that you are under stress or you are avoiding it or you lack the ideas or you are even slow in thinking. You also must avoid factual data while making a sentence. Say, if you want to write on grass, you can't write grass is green or it is food for the animals or what's to that fact. For sun, you can't write sun rises from the east or sun gives light. Similarly, everybody knows a candle also gives light. So these are basically very low level and factual sentences which will fetch you no marks. Avoid phrases, idioms and proverbs like honesty is the best policy. And by the way, here in the last test, as you saw, whenever there is a word making or whenever we give a word like energy, boost is the secret of my energy is usually made by 5 to 6 candidates, which hardly has any meaning. These are meaningless sentences. Avoid suggestions. A lot of candidates have got this habit of giving suggestions. Avoid I, me, like it also shows a kind of selfish or selfish behavior or a kind of self-praise. Similarly, avoid should or could. It denotes either preaching or teaching. Okay, I should do yoga, I should exercise every day, or you should go for morning walk every day. These sentences are again very low level and doesn't carry much meaning. And similarly, a lot of candidates have got a habit of making all the sentences on army just to show their passion, which again should be avoided because it also shows your artificial behavior. Similarly, the common mistakes which the candidates do is poor English, a lot of spelling mistakes, grammatical mistakes, leaving too many blanks, making meaningless or very low level sentences which do not display your depth, your knowledge, your imagination, your creativity. And half the sentences generally are left incomplete. And also writing sentences which have negative overtones. Dear candidates, remember, I am giving you here the word star. Now think what kind of sentence you can make out of stars. Whenever I give this word to the class, generally there are limited level of ideas we get. And here I am going to display this word for you. Can you believe a star can be associated with about 26 different meanings, 26 different words based on the principle of similarity, contrast, contiguity. So your association of ideas has to be based on that word, the meaning which you draw out of that. Okay? And last but not the least, whatever sentence you make, besides your imagination and knowledge and your depth and your value system, it should also display your problem solving approach. Similarly, another word I will give you here. Again, you will come out with limited number of, say, association of ideas from this word. And here are about 15 different ways you can interpret the meaning of this word, and also you can associate these words. Similarly, the next word is withdraw. Look at this word. Look, this word also can be associated in about 25 different ways, different meanings. So this is to give you an example how a word can be broad-based, how a word can be associated with different ways, so that you have variety of ideas and you let go your imagination whenever you see a word. Dear candidates, here are two examples how people make very low level sentences or very meaningless sentences, or some of you make very valuable or value-based imaginative sentences out of the same word. Say the word is easy. The kind of sentences or candidates make are like this. The word is not easy. It is a very low level sentence which doesn't carry much of the meaning. Or the task was easy for me. it is again a kind of self-praise. Another reasonably good sentence I will say is success cannot be achieved easily. So I will value the third one little higher than the previous two, which do not carry much meaning. Here is another word for you, a difficult one again, fake. The kind of sentences our candidates have come out with, fake it till you make it. Again, it is a kind of phrase oblique idiom which should be avoided. Another sentence they have come out with is fake people are caught easily. Again, nothing very big about it. Yes, it's a kind of, again, a truth which we all know. Third sentence they have come out with is she was faking her conduct. Again, it is just making a sentence which is more or less meaningless. And the fourth one, which is reasonably better than all these sentences, is fake people do not last long. So out of these four sentences, the fourth one will be little more imaginative, more meaningful sentence, which will definitely carry a better impression. So I am going to give out a lot of words to you so that you can practice at home and apprise us so that we can correct you whenever required. Whenever you look at this word, let me tell you, you should observe it closely, rather you should feel the word. The moment you feel the word, it will generate a kind of emotion in yourself, and that emotion will let out the right sentence for you. Yes, it needs a bit of practice. If you write and say good about 600 to 700 words in a matter of about a month, I think that will be a reasonable practice for you. But I will suggest that whenever you get time before your SSB, at least for 2 to 3 months on different level, say writing about 30 odd words in a week's time will help you. This will build a kind of natural system in yourself so that you will be able to associate with the right kind of ideas. And last, I am giving you a homework. Look at the slide here. I have given you 30 words. This is a homework. These are the words with new ideas. And these words will be commonly used by the SSB also. And I recommend you can write your sentences and send to us. My staff will ensure that these words are corrected and we give you the feedback. You can also, in the YouTube video below, you can also solve this and at least write 10-15 of these words you can take at a time and send to us. We will try and reply you and tell you how to deal with this in the right manner. I hope you have liked the video and any of your questions will be answered in our next video. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you like this video and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for all the future updates. If you're new to this channel, then do check out our other videos as well. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram.